Tonight, I'm going to share with you a way that you can utilize hashtags in your business to get new followers on social media like Instagram. This is a method that I learned from watching Bridget Ryan and learning how to do it for myself. And it's just another tool in your toolbox to help reach an unlimited network beyond just your warm market. So I was going to show you some examples today of how to do it the way the professionals do it. First of all, when you use a hashtag, what that does is it basically puts it in a file on the, web with every other person's post who's ever used that hashtag. So it's just a way of organizing images and thoughts so that if someone is searching for a specific hashtag on Instagram or other social media sites, then it will group all of those together. So let's say that you are a hairstylist, and a common hashtag for hairstylists are hashtag hairstylist life or hashtag hairstylist. Then maybe if you're a hairstylist, you're going to be bored one day and you love to go search the hairstylish hashtag. And so then as you're scrolling through, you see this girl who lives across the country and you love her post and you think, I'm going to follow that person because I really like her post. So then you click on her and you follow her, and then now you're following her on social media. Same thing for hashtags like hashtag SAHM, stay at home mom. Or maybe your niche is love to cook, foodie. Maybe your niche is you're a workout enthusiast, and maybe you're a fitness coach. And so maybe yours is hashtag health, hashtag fitness, hashtag healthy living. Whatever your niche is, whatever it is that you truly feel like that is what sets you apart from the group, that's the audience that you want to hone in on. And those are the hashtags that you want to use. So when you watch people that you like to follow in those groups, in those niches, those are the kind of hashtags that you want to do to attract those people. So I thought I'd show you some examples of some that I did in the past month that would be helpful to you. Okay, so this one right here is one that I did while we were in Kona. And it says, aloha. I did it with a picture, right? It says, aloha, hashtag Kona, because anybody that's ever been to Kona that wants to look through the hashtags of Kona is going to see this. So hashtag Kona. So thankful to be a part of something so much bigger than us. Mahalo to Plexus Worldwide, hashtag Legacy Company, and the hashtag friends and hashtag family that are running with me. My heart is overflowing for everyone that has found better hashtag health and hashtag wellness with these products. I can't wait for next year when I get to bring an entire team of people who have earned this hashtag free trip for themselves and seeing their hashtag dreams come true because of all the people they have helped too. Hashtag dream big, hashtag freedom, hashtag dream chasers, hashtag live, life, love. And then I put in some other ones that are just fun because I've always loved hashtags and I've loved putting the really funny, true stuff in them that I know my best friends are going to go in and read. So I end with hashtag, but I'm never going to share, hashtag, because I don't want people to think I'm crazy, hashtag famous last words, hashtag don't worry, be happy, hashtag let's just all feel better, hashtag and stop worrying about what everyone thinks about us, hashtag join me, like on hashtag Maui next year. I can show you how. And so obviously a hashtag like, because I don't want people to think I'm crazy, is not one that anyone else has ever created. It's just funny. And you can see you can get a reaction out of your friends. The hashtags are the best part. So the ones up here, hashtag Kona, hashtag family, hashtag friends, hashtag health, those are what are putting it into the group. And those are what are going to put you in like a folder of anyone that's ever used the hashtag health. Like if you click on it, it's going to take you to 44,066,092 posts. So anyone that's ever posted with hashtag health is going to be on here. Sorry, I didn't mean to like show the naked girl's butt. Anyway, I'm so sorry. So anyway, you're getting put into a folder of pictures, and then anybody that's interested in that niche is going to be looking at those. And then what happens is then they will follow you. So I'm going to show you then what you should do when someone follows you on that. So once you have someone that's new that's going to follow you, it's going to come up that you have a new follower. The little person icon on Instagram, for example, is going to light up with like a notification by it, and you're going to click on that, and it's going to show their name. So-and-so is now following you, and you're going to click on their name, and then you're going to send them a private message. And the private message that I send people is the one that I learned again from Bridget Ryan, and you can change it to whatever you find to be effective, but this one worked really well for her, and I thought, why reinvent the wheel? Why not just make one that's similar but change it to apply to me? So it says, hi, I'd like to take some time to introduce myself. My name is Emily Gibson. I'm a stay-at-home mom to 4 children, 1 to 8 years old. I love connecting with other moms with lots of littles, and I absolutely love being a mommy. I'm also very passionate about sharing Plexus. I just want to send you a quick message and tell you thank you for following me. Have you ever heard of Plexus? Now, if I have somebody who is clearly not a mom of littles, I'm going to change that. I'm going to adjust it so that it makes sense to that person. For example, if I know that I am, that someone with a profile who's older or who doesn't look like they have kids, like if I can see their profile and they don't have kids, I'll change it to, instead of saying, I love connecting with moms of littles, I'll say, I love connecting with people who appreciate healthy living like me. I also love being a mommy. I just want to send a quick message, and I go on from there. So you can doctor it because you want to be smart, right? And you want to talk to the person that you're talking to. And sometimes their profile is private and you don't really have a lot of control over that. But then you just send that message, and then once they respond, then you listen to them and you figure out what it is that that they want to talk about. And this is the part where I think it took me the longest to figure out, because they would respond back, and they would I would say most of the time people completely ignore me. I would say like 90% of the time, I don't get anything back from these cold messages. Or I'll get people that say, oh, I'm already selling It Works, or, oh, I'm already, I'm not interested, I've tried it before, or, yeah, I do Plexus already, I'm under so-and-so. So that's a lot of like the stuff that I get back. But every once in a while, you'll get someone that says, oh my gosh, I haven't heard of it before. And I say, oh my gosh, well, it helped me to have better sleep, get rid of my sugar cravings, and not feel so moody. Do you have any kids? And so I'll say what it did for me in a short sentence, and then I'll ask another question that will evoke a response. Like, do you have any kids? And then they respond and say, oh no, my kids are all grown and gone. And then I say, oh, how old are your kids, right? Because while I am contacting them about Plexus, you have to develop a relationship. If you can't develop a relationship, then they're just going to feel like all you're doing there is selling something. And at the end of the day, nobody wants to be sold something. So create a friendship and nurture it like you would, like a normal person would nurture a relationship. I can't stress this enough. Let it flow. Let them determine where the conversation is going. And you can put little teasers in there when you do it. So for example, they say, oh yeah, my kids are all grown, but I haven't heard of Plexus before, and that actually sounds like something that I would need. And then you say, oh my gosh, it's been like a godsend for me. Are you on Facebook? It's so much easier for me to send information through Facebook. And then they say, yes, oh yeah, I'm on Facebook. And then you say, okay, what's your name on Facebook? This is my name on Facebook, Emily Ryan Gibson. Will you go add me? And then they'll say, yeah, okay. So then they'll go add on Facebook, you add the friend, then you send them a message through Facebook Messenger. And you say something like, oh, you found me. And then you can send voice messages in Facebook Messenger. And what I love about this is it shows them that you're a real person and you can start to develop a relationship. And so then I'll say to them, oh, what interested you so much about Plexus when I said what it helped me with? And they say, oh, I'm always tired, or I never feel like I get good sleep, or I have such and such of a condition. And then in those voice messages, you can say, wow, that must be really hard to live with those things. So these ingredients in these products could help address that for you. And then, let's say that they don't have Facebook or they don't respond to you and they don't want to go over to Facebook. You can still do all of these things in Instagram or other messaging places. It's just, I find it's easier to go over to Facebook because you can leave those voice messages. So if you have to stay stuck in Instagram, that's fine. You can stay there and keep going back and forth with them and just try and keep it short because people don't want to be thrown up on. They want to keep it conversational. That's what keeps people going. And again, the thing I can't stress enough is the importance of having them go back and forth with you about normal things and talking about other things to keep bringing them in and putting little teasers in. For example, if they say, yeah, I'm a stay-at-home mom and I have little kids and I'm always tired. And then you say, oh my gosh, I totally remember feeling that way before Plexus. What are some of the things that you love to do with your kids? You're developing a relationship outside of Plexus. You're showing them that you're a real person who cares about them for more than just a sale. And that's the part that takes experience. It literally took me almost 3 months to get someone to finally order through this method. And I have not had huge success with this. It's definitely something that I do every day because I think that the law of averages is going to be in my favor. I have this belief. And so I keep doing it, but more than anything, cold messaging people that I know is always going to give me a faster result because they know me in my life. This is such a great tool, though, to get really good at because it means your network is unlimited because you have access to all of those hashtags. So if you're feeling frustrated when you're using this method, just know that's totally normal. This is another, it's like another galaxy far, far away, right? It's just another way to try and open up your network. But it takes a lot of patience and it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of practice and doing these messages in the hundreds to get people that finally are interested. And so those are the ways that I do it. I'm going to show you a couple other ones that I felt were really good and I noticed. Food ones. Those are other ones that I think always get me a lot of new followers. So this one right here was one that we did in Kona again. So I took this great picture of food, right? The better your picture is, the more your picture looks like attractive and something that people are excited to look at, they like your picture, then the more you're going to suck them in versus the other tens of thousands of people in your specific hashtag. So my picture was really good. And what I did is I said, Kona does not disappoint, right? Hashtag Kona does not disappoint. When I say hashtag fish tacos with a view, it delivered. Hashtag Hawaii. And I got 5 new followers that day. They were all fish taco people and nobody wrote back to me when I cold messaged them, but they're following me on Instagram and you just never know. So let me show you some other ones that I had that were good. This one got some new ones. They're There was this one moment on the last hashtag zipline where I turned backwards to get a glimpse of a giant waterfall we were flying over, da-da-da-da-da. I have never felt more hashtag free, hashtag vacation, hashtag Hawaii, hashtag stay at home mom, hashtag freedom, hashtag vacation life, hashtag Kona. That one got some more too. Other ones, there was a post that I did just this last week with my boys. And we had just been out on a walk. And this has nothing to do with Plexus. I never mention Plexus. Dean's mug, hashtag I'm watching you. This year will hashtag forever be the year that's ingrained in my mind as the year of the hashtag little boys. And you want to make sure to leave spaces on each side. So if I would have put a period right next to the S, that wouldn't have put me in the hashtag little boys. So you have to keep a space mark on each side of the hashtag over here on the left and put a space here. So if I didn't have this period here and I just had the quotations, I wouldn't want it to be right next to the S. I'd want to leave a space mark so that it keeps little boys separate from anything else. And I wrote down here, you know, if you missed the hashtag breaking news, space, comma, because I don't want the comma to be messing up putting me in that breaking news category. You know, that's one that has lots of different things in it that people who like news might want to go to. And then you can see that I put rain, tornado, Utah, other Utah people I'm hoping will follow me, don't grow up, veteran, mom life, boy mom. So I got lots of new followers and other people, like none of these, I don't know either of these three people that commented, and they also all followed me. So again, you never know what those connections and what that networking is going to do for you. And so it can't hurt to try. And that's what I just keep telling people is you just never know. You're sampling, you're sorting, and you're trying to help anybody that you can. So by using some of those hashtags, you're going to attract like-minded people who like the same things as you. So find your niche and try to work those hashtags in those niche. And one thing that I did in the beginning is I would write a list of all the hashtags of people that I liked following and that I liked reading, because I thought, well, they must have the same interests as me. So I made a list so that when I would go to write a post, I would try to creatively use those hashtags inside my post and not just like a big block at the end. Although I do that sometimes, I think it's more fun to use them inside and have it be more natural. But you just have to be really aware, like I showed you, of commas and quotations, that you have to separate it because, again, it's like you're putting yourself into a file folder. So I hope that that video helps you understand how to utilize that system and know that it's something that you're going to develop and get better and better with over time. And if you can move them over to Facebook, I've found more success with that than just solely keeping them on Instagram. And it's just like anything else. Develop and nurture the relationship, care about people, not about sales, and you'll always end up in the right place at the end of the day. Have a great one. Mwah.